Yeah, baby girl, you're so damn fine, though. Wanna know if I can hit it from behind, though. I'm sipping on you like some fine wine, though. When it's over, I press
Wilkie,
rewind.
Wilkie. Welcome,
Welky guy.
ladies and gentlemen. Bruh. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I am Logan Sims, American Jedi, and followed by Hunter Hayes, Look Crazy 116. And we're bringing into you, the people of YouTube's, our Twitch talks, which is just us streaming on Twitch, talking about different things, different discussions of what we care about, what we want to talk about, or if you care enough to leave a comment, what you want to talk about. And we'll just go on and ramble on about it. So the topic for this one is just the perfect FPS, at least multiplayer rise. So, Hunter, you got anything good?
God dang it. Um, well, I'm more of a fan of
I
Call of
instantly.
Duty because I'm more of the fast pass action kind of guy. I like the movement system they got going on Black Ops 3, but I do miss some of the aspects of boots on the ground. I know American Jedi is not a big fan of climbing ladders because it's not fast enough, but sometimes me,
Yeah,
I
like
just,
half my deaths were me getting shot in the ass, dude, you know?
but I'm thinking back of like the whole Modern Warfare 2 days, and when I think about like the nice things of like ladders, just like the ladder stalls you could do if you were a sniper or some trick
Oh
shots.
yeah, that's true,
That's
man.
that's that's what I like doing. I mean, I never was good at it, but I thought that shit was kind of fun. Um, I think one thing Call of
Yeah,
Duty's
I
doing
feel you on that.
great is the score streak still. Like instead of not just it just being straight up kills. I don't like the fact that I don't like catering to people who suck. Um, but
Well, I
adding the
mean,
score streak
score streaks can
stuff,
also take the fun out of the game as well, especially when they're easy to get to, or
yeah,
even when they're hard to get to. It helps the good players too much. Like, you know how bad it was back in like Capture the Flag when you get so much points so easily? You just get yourself a freaking advanced UAV or whatever they call it now, and you get that, you just rack up a ton of points with the flag. And people just good slayers would just play Capture the Flag early on in Black Ops. And that's all they do.
ooh, nice move by this guy right here. Nice move by
Yeah.
TMF Raw. Now, I mean, I
But
see your point on
with the
that.
the perfect FPS, I kind of just wanted to talk about what makes a good FPS, like we were just going on with right there. You
I
know?
mean, I see where. I mean, you can talk about the good and the bad, really, because that's some bad. But then, you know what? If they're good enough to do that, then let them do it. You know, if they're good enough to slay
Yeah.
like that, because trust me, I've tried doing what they've done with the captured flag, and I get raped every time. It's just I'm not a very good slayer. I'm more of the objective kind of guy. I'll rack up on deaths and stuff, but I'll capture that flag. I'll defend the freaking bomb. You know, that's what I love. I
Yeah.
I like my perfect my
Yeah. I mean, like,
personally is
uh,
objective based is what my favorite is.
ah, shoot, I almost had him. Yeah, I feel you on that. It definitely has to be more objective based. FPS should be, because I mean, when you just go and try to run and get kills, it's harder to tell where people are going to be running to. When there's objectives, it's more intellectual as well that way, trying to figure out where they'd go, how they'd try to attack, and trying to counteract them that way. But Call of Duty is mostly just about reaction time, if anything, and that's kind of what separates the FPS genre is how you play the game. With Call of Duty, it's like reaction time, and to me, mostly, well, what would be more strategic? I guess Overwatch, the new game that just came out, would be more the strategic type of game, because it's similar to a MOBA in how each person has different health as well as different guns, and you can't really customize them, but you can play those different characters. But you want to have a good roster of characters that you're good at, so that if someone's playing an annoying character, then you can play someone that's good against them, you know? So it's more about trying to match against other people and change your playstyle according to them as well. You know, so it definitely has a good amount of strategy to it, Overwatch, which makes me kind of want to play it some. But I feel like that kind of game is better for a PC
Mm.
player than it is for an Xbox player, you know?
Which that which is where the great divide has came to me, and in the war games and stuff like that is like you've got the constant fight between which is better, Call of Duty or Battlefield. But in reality, you can't compare neither one of those because
I
you've
mean,
got
even if you say that, I mean, then you're going to have all the fanboys of CS:GO on your ass, Hunter. Because
yeah,
I
man.
mean,
But look, they're playing a 15-year-old game, which obviously I'm exaggerating. Yeah, it's great and it's huge for esports, man. But I mean, oh god dang.
it's a great
So
competitive game. It's been out so long that it really is just like about who knows what best.
yeah, I mean,
Like people can throw freaking smoke screens in the middle of the air and it lands perfectly right where they need it. Like I don't see how the heck they knew how to do that, but I mean, they played the game so long and they've watched videos on it that they know just where to throw the grenades to get where they need to be to block the lines of sight that they can actually get across the map. Which I think is just crazy in of itself.
which I will say, this guy's. I know this gameplay right here is kind of low key shitty as F. Cause I've died 3 times in the same
Should I
house.
been
Nearly.
recording, dude? Because I'm doing some. Oh, actually, we're both doing trash right now.
I mean,
Dang, son.
this is more about the conversation. I'm normally better with this
Yeah.
banshee, but this is like I've come to a realization that I'm gonna be able to balance.
Yeah, dude, we're just trying to focus on the discussion right now, man. So don't
Um,
worry about the gameplay right now.
Infinite Warfare and Battlefield 1. I was at first like, dude, I'm gonna be playing more Call of Duty. Why should I buy Battlefield? But then I realized that I've gotten to where I love playing Call of Duty, but then also sometimes I want to sit back and be really strategic with how I'm shooting, what I'm running. In Battlefield 1, that's where I'm able to do that. So that's what I'm excited about being able to switch back between the two because
See,
they're
I
two
want to
different
play
games.
a game. I really want to play a game where if I look down the scope of my sniper, people won't call me a fucking faggot, you know, just for doing it.
Which
Because I
honestly,
mean,
God, same
I mean, it
dude,
does really feel
same
cheap,
time,
especially in Call of Duty for doing that.
same dude, same time.
Ah,
Guys,
shit.
I've died by the same guy every time. I am sorry.
Yeah, you can put your guy on me then and watch me try and go at it.
And we got American
Oh,
Jedi.
they're all over
Go
B.
with the
They're
vest
definitely
with
gonna
the
play
rapid
it.
fire laser duty set swag. Yeah, you need to go up there and fuck him up, man. Oh shit! Oh shit! He's sniping. Oh,
Ah, jeez. Yeah.
I'm sussing. I'm sussing on you.
So back on topic. What we gonna go on to now?
Well, I think honestly, Black Ops 3 to me is an example of one of the
I mean,
better
it's
first-person
almost
shooter
like an
games.
in between of how Call of Duty used to be and close to Overwatch, because you have the specialists, and some of those specialists help counter each other out. Glitch is probably one of the most safest ones to go with if you want to stay alive, because you might get like, you almost might get hit by like a war machine, or you might get hit by a heat wave, and then you can just glitch back to safety. You know, it's
Yeah.
one of the safest ones. Or you can just use Ripper, which is if you get up close to someone, then they're almost always gonna die.
Which I was talking to my boy Robocat23. Go check his channel out.
Yeah, just gonna low key shout out, not
Low
even
key
low
shout
key.
out. You know, not even low key, man. Shout out to my boy, dude. He's one of my bros. Um, I was talking to him, and
Yeah, no one's even over here rushing, homeboy.
honestly,
Just saying.
we was talking about it, and it's like this trend in Call of Duty. Everyone's hating on it because it's kind of more futuristic, and we've kind of come up with, well, what if, man? I mean, you look at it. Maybe Activision's just like, hey, all three of y'all take a crack at this futuristic stuff.
Oh shit.
Because there's a lot of talk that the next Call of Duty after Infinite Warfare is going to go back to boots on the ground with Sledgehammer. Sledgehammer has, they've really,
Yeah, I mean, like when you have a 3-year cycle to make a game, and you start making it before all the hate cards coming down, it's kind of like, well,
wow,
dude, we're kind of like balls
same
deep in it
dude
already. So
every time.
It's like we're already balls deep into
Oh,
it.
yeah.
It's not like we can really back out of it.
Yeah, when
I
Infinite
mean, I
Warfare
feel like
was,
the campaign's gonna be good. It's not gonna be a Call of Duty campaign.
I
But I
think it's
mean,
gonna be
who plays
great
Call of
though.
Duty for the campaign?
Seeing some of that new footage from E3 and all that stuff, man, it looks pretty dope. And
Yeah.
I think Infinite Warfare is gonna make it. It's gonna make a good game. It's gonna be a good game.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, we're already talking about this discussion a lot already, so I mean, I think we can back off that and maybe
but
on to something else.
but like, I really
What can
like
we-
what Battlefield's doing with I just
I mean,
I've
they're
always
keeping it 100 with us, and I
yeah
don't feel
they,
like they're trying to like go out of reach of what they're already trying to do.
yeah
I mean, they're
we
trying
already,
to keep it realistic. That's what Battlefield's all about, is keeping it realistic.
and
and then they're
and
kind of
they,
putting in a World War One setting, something that hasn't really been touched. You
which
know?
I respect.
So as
for
long as they
Battle-
keep it how World War One would have been, then I think we're good. You know?
I think it's gonna be out. Um, I just see a perfect first-person shooter would be like Battlefield 3. Not Battlefield 3. Oh my gosh, Black Ops 3. Which Battlefield 3 is another good example. I'll get back to that. But Black Ops 3, David Vonhart does a really good job of keeping it balanced. And honestly, this is the game that I
I feel
played
like
the most.
each gun has its own little quirks that help it get ahead.
Yeah, I mean, besides like
But
the
I
Man
mean,
of War and stuff like that, but you've got to have a little bit of OP gun sometimes. But you can counteract the Man of War. You just got to have the reaction time of the gun to face it. And to me, Treyarch is really like the past 3 games they put out, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, are some good picture perfect examples of a near perfect first person shooter if you're going for like a Call of Duty type game. They're normally most of the time always balanced. The flow of the maps always particularly work very well. I mean, I don't really hate any particular maps on any Treyarch game except for maybe what is that one map we played? Exodus. I don't like that. That's just because I'm a hater, I guess.
yeah, but I mean, they always have good map design. They always have good gun design. At least with Treyarch.
Yeah, and
Like even Black Ops, the first Black Ops was really nice.
and see with
That was
Treyarch,
a
it's like
great
each year
game.
they get better and they do something different. Like Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 were totally different. Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 3 are totally different. They do something different each year. Seems like they don't keep nothing too boring or too monotonous. When I think of a perfect first-person shooter, I think of Black Ops 3. It's gonna be hated on, and Black Ops 3 is by no means perfect. I'm not a big fan of the black market system, just because your boys probably wasted way too much damn money on it. But that's another story. But I don't know what Logan's ideal perfect first person shooter, but this is the kind of feel that I want to have. Is a Black Ops 3 feel. I hope Infinite Warfare has the movement system that Black Ops 3 has, because if they do, then I'm gonna love it. Because God, I'm doing horrible.
See, that's always the problem with Call of Duty is that they either change too little or they change too much.
I mean, if say Infinite Warfare
And it
does
really
the
does hurt.
grapple
At
system.
least it's esports as well. It really does hurt its esports because when you change so much, then there might be a pro player who doesn't like this or a pro player who doesn't like that, and then it just hurts them as well because they might not be up to par with the new Call of Duty. That like they
Yeah.
were, they might have been like a beast at Black Ops 3, but then once Infinite Warfare comes along, they might have some crapshoot of a gun that's just really cheap and they don't like using it, or might not be good at it, or they might not have one little niche little thing that they do in the game down pat, so they get kicked from the game, from the team.
See,
That kind of
if
just sucks.
Infinite
It's like,
Warfare does what I hope they do, like you look at the campaign with that little grappling thing, that is a change. The movement system is sort of like Black Ops 3, but it has that little thing you can do right there with the grappling, whatever. I think that's a good enough change, but not such a drastic change. I think it'd be
yeah,
pretty dope. Because you already got you got the specialist stuff that we deal with, so it wouldn't be really too much of
yeah.
a thing to accustom to. But it just altered the playstyle a tad bit, but not too much. Because honestly, Black Ops 3, everyone's like, I just want to shoot shit on the ground, but dude, let's be honest here, man. Black Ops 3, most of your gunfights are on the ground or slightly in the air, dude. Nothing like Advanced
Yeah.
Warfare where you're having to
I
freaking.
feel like if we went back to how it used to be now, it'd just be really bad. Because you remember how we went back to Black Ops and started playing zombies? Like, dude, I'm just like trying to double tap A and exo boost, even though I'm playing on
Which
Black Ops right
Black
now.
Ops 1's a bad
It's kind of
example
just starting
of
to
that.
grave into our mind.
Black Ops 1's a bad example of that. I think because that was a very slow paced Call of Duty. And thinking back and now,
It was
like
extremely slow paced.
you
When you
look at
started running, it felt like, am I just walking right now?
like
'Cause it
you
just
look at
feels
Modern
so
Warfare
slow.
3, that was a faster paced game in my opinion. That was a pretty fast first person shooter for its time. I think if we were to go back to that style with a little bit different shit done to it, that would work too. Modern Warfare 3 was my favorite game. It is my favorite game. And if I had it right now, if it was for Xbox One, I'd be playing it, and that's 100%. Which I know I just said Black Ops 3 is my ideal of a perfect first-person shooter, and it is because I'm looking at today's time. I know we're not going back to that, and if we do go back to that, I will say that my perfect one would be Modern Warfare 3. But right now, where we're at in Call of Duty, it's just not going to happen right now. So, and holy crap at the rejack.
Jeez, man.
I'm
Oh,
gonna go
crap.
out.
I forgot to change my specialist now that I think about it. Good job, me.
Um,
So,
which
yeah. To me,
ideally,
I feel like
go ahead, man.
I enjoy that FPSs are a lot about good reaction time. But I also like the idea of having some sort of thinking into it. That's why Battlefield's so good because you're trying to coordinate just not with just your squad, but with other squads as well to
Yeah.
secure the game. Or you could just be effing around and just beasting it up
Which is this
still
is
in
my hope
Battlefield.
for it. This is my hope for the channel. I'm really hoping because I know Battlefield 1's already gonna be a good game. But if Infinite Warfare can be a good game, then it's gonna be a good time for us because we can go back to 2 good games back to back. If we have Battlefield 1 and Infinite Warfare that are both dope, that's gonna be amazing because you've got 2 different type of games that you can just go around and have fun on, and instead of just constantly playing one, because that's how you get burnt out of a game. That's how you get burnt out of a Call of
Ah,
Duty or
shoot.
burnt out of Battlefield. Um, I mean,
Interesting. I was the only one that did good that round.
yeah, that. Oh snap, Yellow Dog. Shout out to him. But I don't know what Logan thinks, but I personally think 2 games that I'm in love with, like Battlefield 1 and Infinite Warfare, if they both turn out amazing, I'm gonna be super happy because I'm gonna have something to switch off with. And
I mean, of course, I'm always going to be happy. If a good game's a good game, then
yeah,
I will never have any quarrels with it. But I mean, I kind of just want to get Overwatch because it is such a strategic game and trying to master several things. Because I feel like I am somewhat of a jack of all trades when I play a game. I never kind of
which
mastered just one playstyle. Although I do enjoy just kind of like running around recklessly.
look at
Oh, look at
Logan
this.
though.
Oh, shit.
Which honestly, if you're gonna get Overwatch, you need to get
Because
Overwatch
I mean,
now
they tried
because
so hard to get rid of some of the cheap movements they used to have in the old Call of Duties. Like back in Modern Warfare 2, you drop shot every single solitary time you see a person, you know? So then they put in dolphin dive and they put in sliding, so you can't just like instantly just drop shot. Now you have to stop moving entirely and try to drop shot, which is kind of stupid in the first place. So I mean, I enjoy them trying to put more strategy into it without just running around and making
I mean, the
hell on
reason
earth.
Modern Warfare 2 was such a good game because it was so dang broken. Um,
Yeah.
but
I mean,
honestly,
it was still like that in Modern Warfare 3 as well.
yeah,
Just
Modern Warfare 3
drop
and Modern Warfare
shot.
2 were if Infinity Warfare, God dang it, screw you, Logan. If it Infinity Ward can do and make some good games like they did in Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3. Even, okay, I'm forgetting COD 4, but we all know that was a damn good game. I didn't personally play it, but I mean, look where we are now. If it wasn't for COD 4, we wouldn't be here
Yeah.
in future. Real tough. Um, I just, I
guess
think
I guess Halo is almost somewhat of what I kind of want then, wouldn't it? Because I mean, you
for
don't instantly
you,
die when you play Halo, but
yeah, that'd be something you like. Which Overwatch and Halo playstyles, I don't know. I've not really played much of Overwatch,
I
but
mean, they're
a
so
lot,
different. But I mean,
but
you do last a while in Halo, unless you get shot in the head by a good sniper.
now don't get me wrong, Halo was fun. I didn't play it really much, obviously, but
Ah, shoot.
I do know like Halo 3 was the shit.
Yeah, Halo 3 was absolutely fun.
I mean, I enjoyed it. Like, it was so fucking fun just playing private match Halo. I can only imagine.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, look at your boy sucking
Yeah.
ass. Oh God.
So yeah, that's
Which
mostly without dabbling too hard into esports as a whole. I kind of want to keep that as a separate discussion because that's a good 30-minute discussion, at least for me. Because I love esports. I play League of Legends a lot, so
honestly,
I've been into
to say
esports for
one
a
thing about
while.
esports is right now my favorite esport game would be CS:GO. I don't even play the game, but I love watching it. It's like a dang art. Those people
Yeah,
who
it's a
play
high
CS,
skill capped game because it's all about good accuracy, as well as good reaction time, as well as knowing the maps itself. Because I mean, the game's been out for 15 years, so you
yeah,
best know the maps by now.
but yeah, man. With that's it, man. With that, we're out. It's HnL Gaming,
Yeah.
baby. Join us
So
back next week.
if leave a comment, just leave your recommendations to how I improve this kind of video. Because I kind of like how we just go on tangents as well. But if you wanted to be more orderly, just yell at us, you know, cuss at us, all that good stuff. Leave a like if you like it. Don't leave a dislike if you dislike it. Leave a comment, all that good stuff. And we'll see you later. Peace.
Logan ends it right here. I think they're behind you.
Oh shit.
Oh shit,
fuck
Logan.
yes.
Why did we end the Twitch?
Okay, we're going to put that at the end of the video.